Have you ever read a book that just blew you away? A book so good that when you finish it, you must reread it just to make sure you didn't miss any of that brilliance. A book with profound characters that you understand and root for. A book with a world so well built it may as well be real. A book that makes you question why on earth you haven't heard about it before. Like, seriously, if you find a good manga, just share it with me, you don't need to hide it. Anyway, have you ever heard of the Magus of the library? I discovered this book around a year ago. It was actually 1 week before my final exams, and boy was that bad timing for me. I read all the chapters in a few days and reread them immediately after. I just loved the book. I'll try not to spoil anything, but would still recommend you read the manga before watching this video. The story takes place in a world where books and knowledge are of the utmost importance. The world is divided into 6 regions with at their center the central library, which contains a huge number of books and dictates laws around publishing and circulating books and knowledge. The story follows Theo, a kid from a small village. He struggles to fit in because he is poor and of mixed race. However, he loves reading and would do anything to get his hands on a book. One day, librarians from the central library come to his town. They push for Theo to get access to his local library and motivate him to work hard and maybe one day join the central library himself. In my opinion, Theo is a very good main character for this story. He is kind, outgoing, intelligent, and most importantly, considerate. The story relies heavily on exploring the feelings, emotions, and understanding the actions of the characters. Each person has their own moral compass, beliefs, and culture. This, in turn, leads to conflicts. The exploration and understanding of the characters' points of view through Theo is very well done and leads to an interesting story. The qualities of Theo makes this exploration easy, as he interacts with people a lot and tries to learn more about them. His origins are also very atypical, and he is often at the center of conflicts. His way of dealing with things might seem pretty idealistic and naive at first. However, they are always based on pure intentions, knowledge, and his experience. The exploration of complex situations based on different ideologies are only made possible thanks to the incredible world building that is done throughout the manga. Each population has customs, beliefs, and a history that all ties in together. Information about different places make the world feel real and alive. There are also references to real-world people and philosophies, as well as new technologies unique to this world. One thing that I especially love are the small details sprinkled in. For example, the names of books and their descriptions. It feels like a story inside a story, which I love. All of this information is provided through interaction between characters, as well as panels at the end of chapters to get more into the details. This all serves to bring the world alive and contribute to our immersion into the story. Finally, this immersion is completed by gorgeous art. Like, just look at this. It's just incredible to look at. Anyways, I hope I've convinced you to try this book for yourselves. I then go in depth into the story in order not to spoil anything, but believe me, it is worth reading.